Hello everyone. Today we are going to review a setup sent by a trader who shared this indicator. It is a combination of DMA and ADX. Let me remove everything else. So we have a combination of the ADX This indicator is using a period of 5, and usually we use the ADX to have an idea of the strength of the trend. So we only want to enter into a trade when this value, the ADX, is bigger than a threshold. Usually we use something between 25, the default of the ADX, or 30. So we can see that the this indicator is exactly the same. So it is overlapping one with the other. And the other lines, these red and green lines, are the lines that produce the signals, the entry signals. We have an entry signal each time there is a crossover. When the red line crosses above the green, we have a short. When it crosses below, we have a long. And the setup is only taking those signals when the ADX is bigger than a threshold. On this example, it is 30. Ninja has an indicator very similar, which is the DM. On the DM indicator, if we also set the period to 5, the lower threshold to 30, we get the same indicator, only with less colors. On this example, it looks like it is doing some kind of smoothing on these lines. So now let's see how we can automate the signals. First we need to copy the red and green line so we can detect the crossovers. Use the copy. I will copy the red line. And the first plot is the red line, the second is the green line. No, I guess it is. This is the green line. And then the other is the red line. The second plot. So now we have the lines copied, and we only need to detect the crossovers. We can place these lines over the other panel. And now we use the crossover indicator. When the green crosses below the red, this is a short. When the green crosses over the red, this is a long. And here we have the signals. The histogram is the distance between both lines. We don't need this value. We can hide, or even we can not show the histogram, and also not using a panel. And now we can automate these signals with markers. We only need to enter long on arrow up, enter short on arrow down, green for longs, orange, red for shorts. We select an account. Now we need the filter, because for example we don't want to take these signals where the ADX is lower, or here. All these signals have an ADX too low, is below 30. So we need to copy this line, the ADX. One problem that we find here is that we have two lines, one for the sloping up ADX and another for the sloping down ADX. So we cannot copy this line because here we have two lines. If we try to copy these lines, the problem is that when we go to the copy and we want to select the ADX, we have two ADX to choose, an upside ADX or a downside ADX. So to avoid that problem, we can just copy the standard ADX with the same period of the main indicator and name it ADX. Just for checking, we can try to overlap to see if they match, and we can see that both are the same lines. We can change the scale to the left side so we can move the line. And now we can use the value of the ADX as a filter on markers. If we go to markers, on the filter conditions, we can set for longs, I want an ADX with a minimum value of 30, and for shorts, I want an ADX with a minimum value of 30. I don't want to limit in the maximum. And that's all. Hope you find this setup useful, and if you have any question, please post below this video. Thank you everyone, bye bye.